bookworms. So today I come to you with a little weekend vlog. Not much of a vlog truly because I didn't film a lot, but I did do a lot of things. I've been out and about all weekend. That's kind of how I fight depression, you know what I mean? Like you feel like it's coming and then you're like, it cannot hit a moving target, and so that's what I do. That's not true, it can. But anyway, that was me trying this weekend to like really outrun this. And at the same time, it kind of gives me an excuse to talk to you about Monstrilillo by Gerardo Samano Cordova, because I finished it and I'm just so excited because, oh my god, like I had this feel, you know when you have a feeling that it's gonna be a 5-star and then it's like basically that? It just hit the spot for me. So I read like, I want to say over half of the book this weekend. That's how much I was like, also a little bit trying to escape, but I want to say that starting 3/4, that's when it really got going, and like I just really wanted to see like the other POVs, because that's how it works in this book. It's divided in POVs. But anyways, I'll talk to you more about, yeah, I'll talk to you more about it later. First, I wanted to start with a haul because I got lots of little things and I'm so excited. The one thing I don't have with me that I got, and I'm so excited, is a new laptop. I'm gonna do a edit there. I finally got a new laptop. It was a long time coming. It's been a few months that I don't have one, and even though I got lent one, I had to return it. So I finally have one and I'm gonna get it in like 2 days kind of. So I'm excited, and it's an Apple, so I'm gonna have to again relearn everything from the video editing to just the interface of it, like the user UX design of it. I need to get used to. I only have really used it when I was doing a semester in like art. I know there was one class, no, 2 classes that had like graphic design-ish thing. There was like 2 classes that I took like that, and it was with Max. So, you know, I kind of have a little bit of experience, but that was, I want to say, almost 10 years ago. So I don't really think I have any of that knowledge stocked. Maybe some of it, but not that much. So I'm gonna have to relearn the whole of that. But I'm excited. I think it's gonna be like a very fun and new kind of way for me to like video edit and everything. Also, the second thing that I got that I don't have yet because I need it delivered, and you guys will probably, maybe I use it for a setting. I mean, I like having my bookshelves behind. I think like this is really fun. Don't look at this organization because I just got them out of boxes. This is not like organized at all in any way. It's just as they came out of the boxes, they went in the shelves. That's it. So yes, I might film there because it's gonna be the prettiest color, and it's my new couch. Woo! Yes, I'm excited. I really need a place to like, so I can comfortably invite people, because I feel like right now I really don't have a lot of sitting space, so it's a little bit awkward. But yes, definitely a couch will be nice. And yes, so I'm gonna get that. Other things that I got, little silly things, truly. Look at this. This is a mouse. It's a cleaning mouse. So yes, I don't know what to say. I felt like I needed. I feel like there was like at least 2 or 3 times in the last month where I'm like, oh, you know what I could have used? This. And so I'm like, you know what, for even if it's just the littlest amount, I'm glad I have it, and it's the cutest thing. There's also like a ladybug one that I like, but I'm like, they didn't have it, and I'm like, was partial to it, so I'm like, I might as well get the mouse just so I can at least have that little duster thing. So that was really cute. And then I got this. Wait, I don't know if it's gonna focus. This cute ass strawberry timer. Yes, because honestly I do use my phone timer, but sometimes I don't wanna, like, I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes I just want like a separation from, you know, like my phone. And yes, and I thought, you know, this is the cutest thing. It's gonna look adorable in my kitchen, so I got that. Then some random things that I got is this little thing for my toothbrush, which I forgot I wanted to get also the hand soap thing that went with it. I think it was also like flower shaped, you know, it's like really cute. Because my bathroom is kind of colorful-ish, so having like cute neutral stuff like that, but like not boring, right? Like, because the like flower shape, it goes kind of with the design of it. So I'm gonna have to get the soap dispenser thing too at some point. But yes, I got this, my toothbrush, and then I got this little thing, which is a self-adhesive hanger, and it goes with my desk. So this is a very, very niche specific thing that I needed, but I use headphones for my work because I go a lot of meetings. And so for my work headphones, I don't like keeping them on my desk, and I've tried hanging them on my, like, the knobs in my drawers, and it keeps falling because it's in the way, and then whenever I open it, it falls, and it's just so annoying. But this, because my desk is pretty much, like, it's almost a perfect match to this wooden thing, and so I'm like, if I can just stick it to the side of my desk, then it can just go there and not bother me at all. So I know it's very niche, but yes, maybe I'll do like a little video so you can understand like where I put it and how it works. But yes, those two I found at Simon's. Then I was super excited because Nueva Era just reopened this weekend, and I was so excited to come, and like, of course I bought things. It had to happen. Yes, so they reopened. I'm gonna have like little clips here, and it's the cutest thing. The space is way bigger, and it does have like more hangout place inside the store. Like, they still have their stationery side, which it's like what you truly love them for, and then for like their awesome coffee. And I feel like it's gonna be great for things like they have book clubs, they have like snail mail or like something like that clubs. They do like classes, like latte classes or coffee. I went to like a cupping, I think, class with them, and it was so fun. And I feel like the space is like great for that, for them to like do those activities. I'm super excited for them. And yes, I got little things because I had to, like, on top of me getting a matcha. I got this notebook because it's beautiful. I've been a lot into red recently, so yes, I just got this thing that I really, really want to use. Like, I feel like I don't want to keep buying notebooks that I don't write, but I also feel like I'm putting too much pressure on myself to, like, I don't know, write a masterpiece when truly I can write whatever I want in these. Like, nothing is stopping me. So I really, really want to use this. I don't want it to just like gather dust. Then I got this little stickers because I love getting stickers at their store. And as you see, I have major problem with minor inconveniences. This is me, okay? This is me in a nutshell. I'm a crybaby, like this cat. I cry all the time at every single freaking inconvenience. Yes, I thought that was appropriate. And I don't know if I put it on my Kobo, because that's real, or if I put it in my planner, although my planner is getting pretty full with stickers, or I put it in my water bottle, which, let me get it for you, because I have this water bottle and I do have like some stickers on it already, so I feel like it might go well like on this. So yeah, it might go on my water bottle. Am I saying it right? I feel like I'm like have a potato in my mouth when I say like water bottle. Sorry, that was weird. Then I got this like marque-page bookmark. Yes, then I got this bookmark, which is beautiful. Like, it's just, ow. Did you hear that? Oh my god, my bookshelf just pulled my hair. It's really, I like I don't know if you can, it has this thick and gritty texture that I really, really liked. So yes, it's from the Stay Home Club. I also got it at Nueva Era. And then these, look at it. It's packed so cute. It's adorable. I actually wanted to, like, I love that store, so to me it was no hesitation. But they have this little, like, you could buy like packs of 10s or 20 for like exchange for a coffee, like to buy in advance. And they're this adorable little thing. Look at them. It's so cute. I love it so much. It's adorable. I love it. Oh, actually, here you have the address if you wanna check it out in Montreal. There you go. It's the cutest thing ever. I'm so excited for them, and I will definitely go back. It's not like too far from my job, so I can definitely see myself, you know, going out of my way a little bit just to get their coffee. And so the last thing that I did this week, I mean, I did a few other things, but the last thing that I did was finally get my library card. And so I got 2 library books. I don't know how to show it to you because I heard from a very reliable source that you shouldn't show the library barcode. So I don't know, but you probably know the title. So I got Mother Thing by Ainsley Hogarth, and I've been meaning to actually buy this book for a while, but I'm like, considering I've done like very big purchases this weekend, I was like, you know what, calm yourself and just get it at the library, because you know that's the point of the library. And then I also got this, which is Page Blanche, which is a graphic novel, and I've been meaning to read it for a while. I think it's one of the only Penelope Bagieux books that I haven't read. She's a French illustrator, and I really like her style. I don't know, there's just something about it that I really enjoy. And yeah, I think that's like the last thing of hers that I haven't bought yet. Yeah, I think it is, because she did a graphic novel of The Witches, the story by Roald Dahl, and I think I did get it at a library, so I did read it. But anyways, yes, so I got these 2 books from the library. I'm really excited. I love how there's kind of like a theme going on here. It's really cute. And yes, so that's it for the haul part. I'm really excited for all these little things. Speaking of running away from depression, buying things also helps me get away from depression. But for now, we're at the book review part. And yes, this, honestly, if I'm being extremely picky, it might be more of a 4.75. But for all intents and purposes, this is a 5-star. Do I recommend it to everyone? Probably not, because it's a weird book. But if you like weird stories, you might like it. So, first of all, Monster Leo, what's it about? It's, you follow this family that's going through they're grieving the death of their son, basically. And it's like this is not a spoiler. This is like the first 10-15 pages. Like that's how it starts. And like I said, the first page, the kid died. Like this is like how it starts. And so it's how kind of they grieve the death of their child. The first third, I want to say, it's that. So it's how each parent grieves, and then you follow like the family more enlarged. So they have a best friend, Lena, who sorry, I'm gonna give you a name. There's Magos and Joseph, you know, they're the 2 parents. Then you have the kid, which, how could I forget his name? So there's Santiago, their kid. And so Santiago passes away the first few pages. The parents are of course devastated, but they kind of each have a different way of grieving. So for the dad, he's like really thrown himself into that sadness, cries all the time, can barely move, can barely do anything. And she's slightly more stoic, I want to say. Not that she's not sad, because actually that's one of the first point of views you get. It's from Magos, and she is sad. It's just the way she's grieving, I feel like is different and kind of has to be different from like the wallowing and the crying that Joseph is going through, because they couldn't possibly go both through it like that, or else they would like, I don't know, like it wouldn't work. And I feel like she has this thing, which I feel like it's a very woman choice to have. I feel like if you're in a situation where you cannot let yourself feel, or you cannot let yourself go with your feelings, then you'll just hold it in, because if you don't, you know, no one else is gonna take care of the family or the household or whatever there's things to take care of. So in this case, like the funeral stuff and everything. So I feel like it is very, like, not obviously not every woman, but like I feel like it's a situation that could happen very easily to a lot of grieving, not just parents but people. And then of course there's like this tension, because you read a lot about it, how it's very hard not to like accuse the other parent when a child passes away. In this case, it was like a disease thing, like they knew it was gonna happen, and it's like nobody's fault really. So there is this tension, but it's not the most part. The most part is mostly like Joseph thinking like, why aren't you crying and why are you so cold, while she's like grieving in another way. I don't know, it's like very special. And so the book is divided by different points of views. So you have, let me find the, here. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but basically you have Magos, Lena, Joseph, and M. Those are the 4 point of views you get. And it's pretty evened out, I would say, as far as point of views go. You follow Magos in the first point of view, and this spans, actually that was surprising for me, I wasn't expecting it. This spans over many years. Like, this is not, at the beginning I thought it was like gonna be like in a very short period of time, but actually we go by like weeks and months and years, and like a lot happens. So this is a big span of time that happens in this book. And one of the things that's kind of like starts up the weirdness of it is that in the very beginning, when Santiago passes away, Magos has this urge to kind of keep something from him, so she doesn't feel like she's like losing him completely, and she takes out his lung. So as far as I understood, like, he only has one working lung, which is one of the reasons he passes away. And then she basically cuts him up and takes the lung. And of course Joseph is like mortified by that scene, but it's like an urge that she has to keep something from him, and like to her it was the most logical thing for her to keep was that, because that's what made him the kid that he was. And that's just the beginning of the weirdness, honestly. So that's the first thing she does, and then she leaves to go back to Mexico City to see her grandma. So you also see the grandmother and maid-ish, kind of, but like she's a family friend slash maid because she's been there for so many years. So you have those characters too that are pretty prominent in the story. And so she goes back to Mexico City with the lung, and then she also has a friend, Lena, which she's like super old-time friend of both of them, and you kind of come to understand that she cares a lot about both of them, about Magos and Joseph, but in different ways. With Magos, there's more like a platonic, romantic kind of feeling towards her, but with Joseph, it's just like they've known each other so much. I want to say it's almost like brotherly love. So it's very particular. She's like really entangled in that couple. Like, she's really the third person in this couple. She's like very involved, and they involve her a lot. And so Magos goes back to Mexico City, starts her grieving there. And I won't say anymore, honestly. I feel like that's a lot already. Not too much, of course. So much happens after. Like, you would think it's that. No, it's not. Like, so much happens after. And yes, so it just gets weirder, and I feel like there's a mix of, this is not totally horror. Like, I guess you could consider some of the scenes a little horrific, for sure. I feel like the more you go forward in the story, the more there's horrific like scenes, but I wouldn't call it necessarily a horror like novel, because it's just so much more. Even I feel like the house where the grandmother lives has like almost a personality of itself. Like, the places are really important. When that happened, when the Santiago passed away, they were in New York, and like that house has, I feel like, its own personality, and then like the Mexico house has a personality, and they have another apartment, and it's just, even the places, I feel like, not the cities necessarily, but like the households also hold a lot. And then I don't know, there's just so much more about like the relationships of it. And like, of course, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I mean, it says it in the back, so I'm gonna say it. So the lung kind of grows into something which they call monstrillo, and it's very interesting how this thing, right, because it's not really Santiago, because it's the lung, and it's like very monster-ish when it starts growing, but it starts growing really fast. And it's very interesting how they each handle this being very differently, this monster very differently, and how it keeps growing. And like, when I say it spans on months and years, that's what I mean. Like, even that monstrillo was like, I didn't expect it to go this as far as they went with it. and it was very interesting. And yes, like this kind of replacement, of course, like at least you see it coming, like of course Magos almost puts all her care into that little monster thing that is growing out of Santiago's lung, because to her it is a part of Santiago. So like even though everyone is telling her that it's not, it's a monster, she still like can't help but have this weird relationship with it. And so it's so interesting. So like, you know, it's not just about grief, but it's like how you learn, like I don't know, like the different types of relationships you have, and like it's how all of that makes you do the weirdest decisions and the weirdest thing. And it's just I just really love it. I don't know how else to say it without spoiling, because I don't want to spoil it, because I went in somewhat blind, not like completely blind. I heard it was great, and I feel like in the back they say a lot, maybe even too much, you know, and the sun came out. I think it might say even a little too much for my liking. I think you don't have to read it, honestly, the back of it, or if you do, maybe stop at half. You'll have enough to know if you want to read it or not. But yes, it's more dramatic, I want to say, than horror. So definitely drama. But yes, the horror part is there. Like I can't tell you it's not, because it is there, and it happens from time to time, and it doesn't go super long in the descriptions, I have to say. Like it doesn't linger too much in the horrific scenes, which is why I'm saying it's not like a classic horror either. But yes, it's kind of this, I feel like it works as like a Latinx, like, or Latin Latine, a Latin horror book. Like I think it works for it, because there's this magical realism of it, and there's just a quality to them that makes them like, they're not just one genre, it's a mix of them. Like it's so much more complex than just a horror. So to me, this is not just a horror book. Like this is way more dramatic and way more layered, and I really loved it. Really loved it. So yeah, I would recommend it. I don't know to honestly, I feel like even if you're not a fan, because I know some people are not a fan of magical realism, I feel like even if you're not usually a fan of it, you would still enjoy it, because it's still more tangible than some of the magical realism out there. Like some are very subtle, and some are very like, they mention it once and then you kind of have to like wrap your head around it like that. This is the whole book, so I think it's like even like a step further than magical realism, but with still that vibe. I don't know if I make any sense honestly at this point, but you know, I think if you like a little bit of fantasy horror, you would like it. If you like drama, you would like it. I think the only people I wouldn't recommend it is if you're squirmish. I would understand, to be fair. But see, I'm a little bit squirmish, especially when it comes to like violence and like animals are involved. That's usually not my cup of tea, but I didn't mind it in this book. I don't know, I feel like there was a point to it. It wasn't gratuitous, like it wasn't gratuitous. It wasn't just to be there, right? It wasn't just violence for violence. So I really enjoyed that part. And yes, I really like it. And this is his first novel. This is like Gerardo Samanos Cordova first novel. That's amazing for a first novel. I can't wait what he writes next. So yes, I'm like really excited. Is this translated or is this written in English? No, this isn't translated. This was written in English. Yeah, amazing first novel. Like this is like as good as I thought. Like it took me a moment to read it. I have to say the first third was a bit more slow paced than the rest. But I think it's because I also was not expecting it to span on such long, like on so many years. So I feel like I was getting like, oh, it's maybe getting a little too long. But then it makes sense, you know, like once I continued it, I'm like, okay, no, it's actually going faster than I expected. And so like the story really flowed afterwards for me, knowing that that's what it was gonna be. So yes, I really enjoyed it. And well, I might as well tell you what I'm in the middle of, because I am in the middle of a lot of books. But yes, that's one less. that's like one less book that I'm in the middle of. And yes, let me show you. So the 2 books I'm in the middle of, which is not a lot actually. I thought I was in the middle of more books, but I think it's because I'm in the middle of an audiobook, which now that I'm thinking about it, it might have gotten like automatically renewed, automatically returned, so I might not even be able to continue it. So there's that. Yeah, no, I can't. Actually, I am in the middle of We Used to Live Here by Marcus Clayware, and that one, absolutely, I need to finish before it returns. I think I have 10 days, so plenty of time. I'm gonna finish it. Like it's been months. It's been months since I had it, and it's like months waits in the library, so it's gonna happen. The next one I'm in the middle of is Camila Nunez's Year of Disaster by Miriam Zoila Perez. This is an arc I got a couple of months ago, and I really didn't make such a big dent. I was like very much prioritizing Mostrillo, but yeah, not because I didn't like it. I did enjoy it, but yes, now I'm gonna like jump back in again. I was enjoying it, and I think it's not necessarily a quick read because it kind of got a little dramatic, teenage dramatic, but still dramatic. So yes, I'm still like excited to read this one. Then I did start the first few pages only of Clémence en colère by Myriam Mal. I really like this cover. It's so fun. I read the first few pages and I'm really enjoying it. That character is really funny. I really like her. I would be friends with her, honestly. So yes, I started this. And of course my library books. I should probably start the library books. Definitely will start the graphic novel, La Page Blanche. Oh, and the other one I'm actually in the middle of is Mayfly, right? Mayfly by CJ Lead. That one is in my Kobo, so I'll put the cover here. I'm like 20% into it. It's weird. It's like really weird. And I don't know why I thought it was a novella. Is it? I feel like in my Kobo it says 500 pages. And like, yes, maybe I put the characters slightly larger, but still, I don't know. I think it's like a just full-on novel. But for some reason, I thought it was a novella. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm like 20% into that. It's weird. It's really weird. I'm not totally sure where it's going, but I'm intrigued enough to continue. So this is like more like my commute book. I also got like a few books here that I might start, but like I'm not there yet. Like I'm nowhere near finishing Mayfly. Like is it Mayfly? Sorry, am I saying? Yeah, Mayfly. I'm nowhere near finishing Mayfly, so I'm not even gonna think about the other ebooks that I have inside. This is gonna be it. See, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know if I put the sticker on the Kobo. I think it would be funny though, but I don't know. Anyways, so yes, that's it for me. That was a bit of a long vlog. I apologize. I might edit out some of it, but I just honestly just wanted an excuse to talk about this because I just finished it yesterday, and I really loved it. Like, it gave me a moment where like I could not pick up another book. Like, yes, I had a few hours left in my day, and I was like, I don't want to read anything else. I don't want to, like, my brain is still processing this whole story, especially because I read most of it in such a short time that I was like, I can't pick up a new book right now, or I can continue another book right now. It needs to just, like, and not even a palate cleanser book. Like, I just needed to not read for like a few hours. And today too, I haven't read yet today. So yes, I'm gonna get back to my chores / reading. I might read. And then I'll get back to my chores. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if Monstrilio interests you at all. Like, if you want to chat about, if you read it and you want to chat about it, let me know. I'd be open for all of that. I feel like there's just so many nuggets. It's a kind of book that I could reread and like realize things that I've missed, or like by rereading it, maybe see some things like how they develop at the very beginning that I didn't notice before because I didn't know where it was going. I think it's that kind of book. So if you want to like talk about this book at all, let me know. I'd be super happy to. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this. You can give a little like if you did. You can subscribe. I'm gonna try to post more. But honestly, it's been hard. Just life in general. Not having a laptop definitely doesn't help. So soon-ish. I mean, if you see this video, it's probably because, you know, I got the laptop. I got like comfortable editing again in this new program. This is like, it'll be the 5th time that I'm doing a video editing program. Like I'm getting a little saturated here with like all the amounts of different ways to edit, and like, yes, they're all somewhat similar, but like I'm you know, like keyboard shortcut kind of gal, so I feel like every time I need to relearn them, and some they're like not super like user friendly, or they're not made for you to use that many shortcuts, so it's not as fun. Anyways, I'll have learned a 4th or 5th time a new video editing, whatever. And yes, I promise that starting September at least, I will post a little bit more, either what I'm reading, although I don't know if I'm gonna post my movie vlog before this video. Probably not, because it's a lot of editing on that one. Oh my god, I don't even know if I have the footage yet still. Anyways, I didn't read that much this summer anyways, because I was just going out and about, enjoying the summer, enjoying the activities, and like, yes, I had a lot of fun time, honestly, in summer. Now that it's over, like, it's not, I'm being so dramatic, it's not officially over, but like, I know September, October are coming, and those are more like my fall vibe, like books and activities. And one of the main ones is like getting all aesthetic and just read at home and be cozy. So I definitely know I'm gonna read a little bit more the coming months. So I definitely will have more content to share, because I haven't read a lot, there's really not that much to talk about. I mean, my next video will be a monthly book haul, because those are always fun to do. And like, I know at the beginning of the year I was saying I'm doing a bit of like a book buying ban thing, but that was because I was moving. Now I moved, so it makes sense that I can start buying books again, right? But yes, like this is one of them that I bought this month that I'm excited for, and I feel less bad if I read them the same month I got them, you know. It's like it feels less bad, you know, to like add them on my shelf, or like having already read them, or at least knowing that I'll read them very soon after putting them on my shelf. I don't know, maybe it's just like me trying to make myself feel better, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
No estoy pendiente a lo que tú estás haciendo, que yo no